Most people don't first notice aging through a dramatic illness. It usually starts with a quiet, creeping sense of physical friction. Sleep becomes lighter. Stress lingers longer after a difficult day. The body simply stops bouncing back from heavy mornings or minor disruptions the way it once did. This decline is often blamed on an outdated biological model, homeostasis. This is the assumption that your body acts like a biological thermostat, attempting to preserve perfectly still, static internal conditions. But living organisms survive through a more dynamic process called allostasis. Allostasis is the achievement of stability through change. Your biology is built to be fluid, shifting heart rate, blood pressure, and hormone levels up and down to meet the demands of the moment. This responsiveness depends on coherence, the functional synchronization across systems. Coherence allows your digestion, nervous system, and immune cells to communicate and shift biological states together. Aging accelerates when these systems lose their rhythm. The body loses the physiological elasticity required to recover after a disruption. To understand how rhythm dictates health, we have to look at circadian time. Our biology is governed by a master clock in the brain and countless peripheral clocks in nearly every major organ. Together, they dictate how our cells behave over a 24-hour cycle. This cyclical gauge illustrates your metabolic pendulum. When you eat and expose yourself to daylight, that pendulum swings outward into an anabolic state. The body activates pathways focused on growth, energy storage, and cellular mobilization. Because your body cannot efficiently perform all metabolic functions simultaneously, fasting and darkness trigger a swing backward. The body shuts down growth pathways to focus on essential cellular cleanup, fat mobilization, and deep repair. Modern habits often interrupt this swing. Artificial light at midnight, constant snacking, and chronic stress trick the body into believing it is perpetually awake and fed. The biological pendulum stalls out, keeping the growth signals lit while the repair pathways remain inactive. A healthy metabolism requires temporal clarity. Without a clean break, systems designed for coordination are forced into continual conflict, and cellular repair fails. While circadian rhythms organize your biological time, your autonomic nervous system organizes your biological state. The autonomic system is divided into two branches. The sympathetic nervous system acts as your biological accelerator, mobilizing you for a threat. The parasympathetic system acts as your restorative mechanism, signaling digestion, recovery, and safety. This schematic shows the vagal brake, a specific neurological mechanism that physically slows the heart rate and calms the body. Once a threat has passed, a signal travels down the vagus nerve, acting as a clamp to smooth out autonomic activation. Trauma, chronic stress, and illness can impair this connection. The vagal brake physically degrades, leaving the nervous system hyperreactive. The body remains trapped in a state of vigilant defense, even when the environment is perfectly safe. Surviving defensively is different from surviving adaptively. A system trapped in permanent mobilization burns through its energetic resources just to maintain a baseline of calm. We can measure this loss of autonomic flexibility in real time through heart rate variability, or HRV. These two ECG readouts highlight a common misconception. Many assume a healthy heart should beat with mechanical regularity, like the top graph. In reality, a healthy heart looks like the bottom readout, displaying subtle, dynamic variations between every pulse. This variability proves the vagal brake is fluidly engaging. The heart speeds up slightly on the inhalation and slows on the exhalation, showing that the nervous system is responding to the environment second by second. When HRV narrows and variability disappears, the system is stuck in a rigid state of chronic activation. This leads to allostatic load, the accumulated physiological damage, such as unresolved inflammation, that occurs when the body never fully resets. In biology, rigidity is a sign of reduced adaptive capacity. A system that cannot fluctuate fluidly is a system that is rapidly aging. This model changes the goal of health. It moves us away from the impossible task of eliminating all stress or achieving flawless biological perfection. Intentional stressors, like intense exercise, learning, or fasting, are necessary to trigger growth. However, they only benefit the body when they are followed by an equal swing into deep restoration. An orchestra maintains its coordination by finding the rhythm together again after moments of intense dissonance. The body functions similarly. Health is found in the ability to reorganize after a disturbance. Effective anti-aging interventions, like time-restricted eating, sleep regularity, and breath work by re-establishing clear timing signals. They provide the body with the predictable patterns required to synchronize its various systems. Biological longevity depends on preserving this dynamic elasticity. It is the continued ability of the body to maintain a meaningful, rhythmic dialogue with itself.
Thank you for watching. If something in this resonated with you, then you're already closer than you think. If you're ready to go deeper, there's a link below to my book, The Survival Self: How Childhood Adaptation Becomes Adult Identity, and How to Finally Live Beyond It. This isn't theory, it's a framework you can actually use. Tap the link below and step into it.